Wake up, people! What I'm about to tell you will shatter everything you thought you knew about celebrity culture and the absolute chaos that happened in Sydney. If you're not subscribed to this channel yet, you're missing out on the hard-hitting truth that mainstream media won't tell you. Smash that subscribe button right now, because we're about to expose the insanity. They don't want you to know what really went down when Taylor Swift hit Sydney. While everyone's obsessing over her concerts, there's a massive story brewing that's being buried faster than you can say bad blood. And trust me, by the end of this video, you'll understand why the powers that be are terrified of this information getting out. Let me paint you the real picture of what happened in Sydney. Picture this: Australia's biggest superstar rolls into town, and suddenly the entire city loses its collective mind. We're talking about hordes of fans, and I mean hordes, camping outside restaurants, blocking traffic, creating absolute pandemonium wherever she goes. But here's where it gets interesting, and this is where you need to pay attention because this is the part they don't want you to focus on. Wednesday rolls around, and Swift decides to take a casual stroll through Sydney Zoo. Sounds innocent, right? Wrong. What they're not telling you is that word spread like wildfire through social media. Within minutes, not hours, minutes, there were hundreds of fans swarming the location. The zoo staff, completely overwhelmed. Security, scrambling to control crowds they never expected. This wasn't just a celebrity visit, this was a full-scale invasion that brought one of Sydney's major attractions to its knees. And then, she hits up Accor Stadium for her sound check. You think that was just a normal rehearsal? Think again. This is where the real manipulation begins. While she's testing her equipment, her team is calculating exactly how to maximize every single dollar from fans who are about to get absolutely drenched. Because here's the kicker that's got me fired up. They knew about the weather. The meteorologists were screaming warnings about severe storms, heavy hail, and dangerous conditions for Friday night. Did they cancel? Did they postpone? Did they even warn fans properly about what they were walking into? Absolutely not. This is what I'm talking about when I say the entertainment industry doesn't give a damn about regular people. These fans, hardworking Australians who saved up their money, took time off work, traveled from across the country, were about to be put in danger for profit. Heavy hail isn't just uncomfortable, it's dangerous. We're talking about chunks of ice falling from the sky at terminal velocity. People could get seriously hurt. But did the concert machine stop? No. Because there are millions of dollars on the line. And this is what makes me absolutely furious about celebrity culture today. These superstars and their teams treat fans like walking ATM machines. They create this artificial scarcity, this FOMO culture where people feel like they'll die if they miss out on seeing their idol. Oh, but it's just entertainment. No. This is psychological manipulation at its finest. Creating situations where people will literally stand in dangerous weather conditions because they've been convinced this is a once-in-a-lifetime experience. But this Sydney situation? It's just the tip of the iceberg. This is happening everywhere. Cities bending over backwards for celebrities, putting their own citizens at risk, disrupting entire transportation systems, overwhelming emergency services, all for what? A 3-hour concert. The traffic in Sydney was gridlocked. Public transport was pushed beyond capacity. Local businesses couldn't operate normally because of the crowds. This isn't just entertainment. This is economic disruption on a massive scale. If you're not subscribed yet, what are you waiting for? This channel is the only place you'll get this level of raw, unfiltered analysis. Hit that notification bell because the mainstream media will never tell you these stories. They're too busy kissing up to celebrities to report the truth. And share this video. Share it everywhere. Because people need to wake up to what's really happening when these mega tours roll into town. You know what really gets me going? The double standard. If any regular business created this level of chaos, caused this much disruption, put people at risk like this, they'd be shut down immediately. But because it's Taylor Swift, suddenly it's all okay? Suddenly we're supposed to just accept that entire cities need to be turned upside down? The fans waiting outside that restaurant. Many of them waited for hours in uncomfortable conditions just for a glimpse. That's not dedication, that's manipulation. The industry has created this cult-like mentality where people think this kind of behavior is normal. And let's talk about that weather warning again, because this is where it gets really shady. Thursday, they issue stark warnings about severe storms for Friday. Did the venue immediately start preparing safety protocols? Did they have contingency plans for evacuating 80,000 people if the weather got dangerous? The silence is deafening, because admitting they weren't prepared would mean admitting they prioritized profit over people. And that's exactly what happened. Let's talk numbers. Do you know how much money was generated from the Sydney visit? We're talking tens of millions of dollars. Tickets, merchandise, hotels, restaurants, transportation. The entire city's economy was basically hijacked for one person's tour. And who bears the cost when things go wrong? When infrastructure gets damaged? When emergency services are overwhelmed? The taxpayers, regular working people, end up footing the bill for celebrity chaos. This is why channels like mine are essential. While everyone else is distracted by the glitz and glamour, we're asking the hard questions. We're following the money. We're looking at who really pays the price when celebrity culture runs wild. The Sydney situation wasn't just a concert. It was a perfect example of how the entertainment industry operates with complete disregard for regular people. They create chaos, extract maximum profit, and leave communities to deal with the aftermath. If this video opened your eyes, subscribe right now. We're building a community of people who refuse to be manipulated by celebrity culture. People who demand accountability from the entertainment industry. Share this with everyone you know. Comment below with your thoughts. And most importantly, keep questioning everything. Because the moment we stop asking hard questions is the moment they win. The truth is out there, but you have to be willing to look for it. And you have to be willing to handle it when it's not pretty. That's what we do here. We handle the truth, no matter how uncomfortable it makes people. Hit that subscribe button, smash the notification bell, and let's keep fighting for transparency in an industry